responders, please put your hand up now so Delson knows. Put your hand up high. So Delson, are you aware of those that don't want to be filmed? So he's aware, so okay, so if you want to be filmed, Delson now knows. So I'm going to ask you a little icebreaker question. As nutrition, speak to your partner next to you. So what's the most unexpected thing that you ate this week? So turn to your partner and have that quick conversation about what's the most unexpected thing that you ate this week. Unexpected?
Yes.
Could you have a break so quickly? Just.
Oh yeah, yeah, sugary.
Nothing unexpected. It's all planned. It's all planned.
Yeah, having both. Sugary. Yeah, we just a treat, it's not a treat.
So you healthy then? You're the healthy example.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we
What did you do?
I don't know really, because I'm trying to be really helpful. The last few weeks, I got sort of winter clothes and I felt a little tight.
Yeah.
So I've been really quite careful
Cut
about
down,
what I
yeah.
eat. So, trying to make really good choices. But I don't always.
Yeah, your cravings, don't ignore them. If it's sugary, I'm trying
Is it
to.
sugar that you?
Oh yeah, I mean like sweet
I'm
stuff.
quite lucky. I don't crave sugar.
Yeah.
But it's savoury. Especially things that are fried.
Oh, fried, oily, yeah.
Unexpected thing I had was it was a dip that was called what's it called actually? It was called baba ganoush.
Oh yeah.
I've never had it before. Found it was aubergine dip. Yeah, so that was the most unexpected thing I had. I've never had it before. And it was actually surprisingly really nice. So who would like to share? I'm just gonna go around that way. So we share one thing.
Pomegranate, because it was on like offer and it's just there and I thought, oh well, why not have one of those?
So you had a pomegranate.
Yeah.
Fantastic, right?
Yeah, I had that. Lemon tea does on clothes to me as a dessert. I didn't plan.
Okay, images of cheesecake.
I don't say unexpected, but I love having a tea.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Haribos. I know it's bad.
Haribo.
The sugary one.
Unexpected. We had Haribo.
Sugary as well, cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
I'm glad that they're saying it's unexpected.
It's unexpected.
That means that they don't have it too right.
Yes. I had some instant oatmeal in a cup, and it was unexpected because normally I make my own oatmeal,
Okay.
but they were giving this away for free, so you know I had to take it.
Why not?
So mine wasn't unexpected, it's just something I've had after a long time. It's aubergine and sweet potato curry.
Oh, okay. Sounds fantastic. That sounds good.
Kimchi.
Kimchi.
Oh,
Yes.
come on now.
Okay. I like how we will make them in there.
I'm a bank registered nutritionist and I do help people achieve vibrant and healthy living through personalized evidence-based nutrition. So if you do desire further support on your health journey, we can team up and work more together. And I'll explain more at the end of this presentation. So how do you get the most from today? Well, first of all, know that this presentation is general information. It isn't medical advice. And as we learned back in March, please hold your questions to the end. Write them down if you have to. You don't know if they might get answered during the presentation. And also just make notes because there'll be a short quiz afterwards and I'm sure there is something in my bag that I can give to the winner. Thank you. So, can I see a show of hands please? Who has been told that their cholesterol or their blood pressure is a little high or a bit high?
Yes, now I did my blood test. They said I have to be careful, not high. To be careful.
Okay. Can I see see a few hands. How many of you have been clearly told why that is? Okay, so I see a lot less hands than before. So today's workshop is about looking under the surface. Instead of only talking about high cholesterol and high blood pressure, which we hear a lot, we want to know exactly what creates those symptoms so that we can deal with the root of the problem, explore what is truly driving heart disease. So we are covering 3 root causes of heart disease and essentially what the heart does not want to eat. Thank you. Try and move over. I should have brought this down, shouldn't I? So when you think of cardiovascular disease, CVD, what conditions come to mind? Just shout a few at me. Diabetes? Not quite.
Stroke, hypertension,
Stroke, yes. Hypertension, heart attacks, heart failure, thank you. Okay, so we're on the right path. Yes. So, CVD, cardiovascular disease, is a general term for conditions that affect the heart as well as your blood vessels. And it is the leading cause of death and disability in the UK. But it's not all doom and gloom, it is largely preventable. 90% of CVD cases are mainly caused by things that you can change or manage, and up to 80% of premature deaths are preventable. Isn't that good news? Right? Because you guys were looking a bit worried when I showed you the first picture, but it is good news, and this is why identifying and dealing with the root causes matters, because it prevents CVD and it saves lives. So let's quickly warm up, thank you Esme, with another mini quiz. Name 2 essential substances in the body that cannot be made without cholesterol. This is where you can shout out. Okay, give me something else. Okay. Interesting. So I'm going to help you. Cholesterol is the starting material for vitamin D. What is vitamin D good for? Bones, absolutely. Anything else vitamin D is good for? Your immune system, 100%. Second question. Why is high blood pressure or hypertension often called the silent killer? Why?
because there's no symptoms.
Say that again louder for everyone to hear. Because there are no obvious symptoms. So many people are unaware until they experience a serious complication. And in answer to the lady who was sitting there, now she's moved over there, the NHS recommend that you should get your blood pressure checked every 5 years. So a healthy adult between 40 and 75 should get their blood pressure checked at least every 5 years. When I am seeing clients directly, I test their blood pressure each time I see them. Okay, last question. Which is the most common lifestyle factor?
It's been said that washing the rice really thoroughly will get rid of the starch.
That can help as well, yeah. When it comes to the arsenic, it's the soaking, but rinsing is also important. Cool. Also, you can actually have, dried, cooked legumes as an alternative to these things. These are high in protein. I see you nodding your head.
Beans, lentils, peas, edamame.
Right, so we don't always have to think of the
Steamed broccolis.
yeah, vegetables, absolutely. Yeah. Cauliflower rice. How have we got that written down?
Spinach rice.
Cauliflower rice. Green banana.
Yeah.
Yam.
Yeah.
I see it on your head.
Dal, you can have dal.
Fibre, are they high in?
High in fibre, absolutely.
Dal.
Dal. Okay, let's move on. White bread. Alternatives. Whole grain, wholemeal bread. Yeah. Anything else? Sourdough. It is a bit expensive, yeah. Rice sourdough, whole grain rice sourdough is even better. Anyone else got anything for me? Milk?
They sell it now.
Yeah, sourdough is selling.
Have a look in like your littles and that. Like that. Budget friendly, budget friendly.
Rye bread is
Wholemeal
very
pizza.
dense, that's
Yeah.
white bread, like pumpernickel type bread, so I'm fine.
Yeah, you're right, absolutely.
Wholemeal pizza is very cheap.
Yes, it's cheap and most of the times it only has 2 ingredients, it's minimally processed. Very good example, thank you.
Pizza bread. Pizza bread, yeah.
Oatcakes, anyone? Did anyone have oatcakes? Yeah?
Wholemeal roti or dog curry.
Wholemeal roti, absolutely. And gram flour, you can make a lot with gram flour as well, which is a mixture of chickpeas and another legume. Okay, so what have we got in terms of alternatives to fizzy drinks and juice and energy drinks?
There's bone broth one.
Sorry.
Bone broth.
Oh, bone broth soup. That is really good. You can drink it. Bone broth is so good, especially for collagen, your joints, your skin, your hair. Anyone got any alternatives for me? Water. Absolutely. How do we jazz up water? Lemon. Apple cider vinegar with a straw to protect the teeth. We might look at fermented foods in a bit. Absolutely, kombucha. Ooh, coffee. You've seen my other slide, haven't you? This is literally my next slide.
Freshly squeezed juice.
Freshly squeezed juice. How am I doing for time? Freshly, yeah, you're just like, yeah. So what I would, to upgrade that, what I would do is dilute it. Yeah, and you can even dilute it with sparkling water, and still drink through a straw.
Bicarbonate soda in water.
Sparkling water.
Bicarbonate soda.
Slightly. That's more personalized. So less general question. But good question nonetheless.
Fizzy drinks just have sparkling water with a little bit of diluted.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coconut water.
Oh, why is coconut water really good?
Why has it got a lot of sugar in it?
It hasn't got a lot of sugar in it, and someone else just said it. Say it with confidence. Electrolytes. Thank you so much. Trying to find the voice. Absolutely. So tomorrow we're going to talk more about certain electrolytes and what they do for the heart and the food and drink sources. I really like that you mentioned electrolytes: potassium, magnesium, sodium. Right. So have we covered everything? Oh no, there's something else. Chris. No, we just did that. No, we haven't. Crisp biscuits, cake, sweets, alternatives, please.
Fruit.
No.
Fruit. Yes.
No, it's not. Carrots.
Nuts and seeds.
And vegetables.
Too much sugar, huh?
Yeah, it is, but they do taste nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Crisp bread.
All the alternatives are actually more expensive than those.
I don't agree.
No.
I don't agree. So when it comes to the legumes, for instance, they are very cheap. Very, very cheap.
Cucumber.
Especially if you buy the uncooked. Even the cans, actually, very cheap. I think it works out to be like per pence per portion. And even the pita bread as well tends to be, ranges from 30p to 65, very cheap and whole. whole grain.
But I think,
And
I was just gonna say, but when you start eating more wholesome food,
Yeah.
you'll stay fuller for longer.
that is literally
Yeah.
another thing. Thank you so much for sharing that. So your satiety levels, that feeling of fullness, you'll need to eat, you won't feel the need to eat as much and be buying as much when you have more fiber. And one thing we were speaking about vegetables. One thing that I don't think we mentioned was frozen vegetables, which is much cheaper, especially as they last longer and they're not going to expire because they're just sitting in your fridge. But I believe our third workshop is, and technically tomorrow's one will touch upon it, but our third workshop will heavily focus on budget and cost effectiveness as well. But thank you for raising the point. Where were we? Okay, so for instance, popcorn, you can also buy the kernels and you can pop them yourself, which is far cheaper than a lot of the crisp and the packets of crisp and sweets and cakes and chocolates that you can buy in the shop. What about roasted chickpeas? You can also make that yourself. Stick them in the oven. Roast it, oh, delicious. Put a little bit of seasoning, thyme, a little sea salt and pepper. Anyone got anything else for me?
Raw nuts.
Raw nuts again. Yeah, absolutely. And then you can combine it with what this lady had said, which was the dried fruit. If you're really gonna go for that dried fruit and not the usual fruit, then definitely combine it with nuts to balance the blood sugar better. Sorry, go ahead.
Also make your own things.
Yeah, you can make your own, even your homemade pancakes, you know, homemade cakes with stevia, not sugar, and using, banana.
Dark chocolate's good.
Dark chocolate is very good. What's the minimum percentage I want you to do?
75%.
Minimum, 75. The higher the better. If you see a 90%, please buy it. Okay, so the last one is the alternatives to sweetened yogurts. What have you got for me?
Greek yogurt.
Plain yogurt with fruit, a bit of natural fruit or frozen fruit to keep the cost down, berries, low in sugar, antioxidants, high in antioxidants.
I've got honey, date, maple, and agave syrup.
Ideally, I prefer you to either have fruit, low glycemic load fruit, like you said, the berries, and or use a spice, like cinnamon, which you quizzed me on last time. I haven't forgotten. I'm joking. And nutmeg, ground mixed spice. You know, these things will. Cinnamon mimics insulin, so it actually brings your blood sugar down, which is really good. What else has anyone got for me? Yeah, and maybe you might want to put a bit of nuts or seeds into that as well. A bit of protein and fat, again, balances that blood sugar better. Does anyone keep crisp or sweets or like bars, like granola bars, in your desk or in your car beside your bedside table? Give me a little wave, just a secret wave. Okay, I was going to give you guys a challenge for those who did. Okay, what have we got here? So, we are finishing soon. Well done, thank you. So it's important that I mention the gut-heart connection to you. And we did a whole day on gut health back in March, but I just want to highlight again that the health of your gut dictates the health of your heart. And your gut has trillions of bacteria, your gut microbiome. And when these bacteria are well balanced, they help break down food and they produce beneficial substances that the body needs. But if the balance is wrong. Or if your gut lining is damaged, which is what some people call a leaky gut, toxins and inflammatory particles from the food can escape into your bloodstream, and they can cause a whole leap of inflammation getting into your vascular system, your blood system, igniting that fire that we talked about earlier. So why it matters, an inflamed gut increases whole body inflammation, and poor gut health reduces the absorption of key nutrients. So someone mentioned electrolytes to me earlier, magnesium, sodium, potassium. If you have a poor gut, you could be eating a really great diet, but not absorbing as much nutrients as you need. And that way, tomorrow we are going to cover key nutrients and food sources. So a healthy gut, as I said, creates protective substances that support blood pressure and cholesterol regulation. I'm just going to test you. Anyone know what SCFAs stand for?
Short chain fatty acid.
Yes, short chain fatty acids. Those are so good for the body, and it's our healthy gut bacteria that produce it. Yes, you can buy it as a supplement, but you know, if you eat more fiber, you can produce it. So an imbalanced gut produces compounds that are linked to a higher risk of heart disease. I'm not going to ask you what TMAO1 is, a difficult one to pronounce. I'm going to let you off. I'm kind. So eating more fiber and having more plant diversity and having more fermented foods. So as you mentioned, kombucha and kefir. Does everyone here have fermented foods?
Sauerkraut.
Yeah, sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut. What do you eat?
I eat the sourdough and now the kimchi and other things that I've been trying to introduce to my diet.
Do you buy it or do you make it?
I buy it.
Okay, awesome. You also mentioned apple cider vinegar, which is another fermented food. Anyone want to mention any other to me? You make kefir? Okay.
I used to make it.
Good. So, yes. So here's the thing. I will put my hands up and say a lot of fermented foods with live cultures, live bacteria, good bacteria, tend to be expensive. I'll agree. However, when you make it, like this lovely lady here, hats off to you.
But they sell kefir in Aldi and Lidl now.
You guys are like advocates for. Are they paying you?
No,
Are they paying you?
I saw it.
Yeah, I saw it as well.
And I thought,
I
oh,
bought
that's
already,
really good.
Especially
I hope you.
The price is a lot cheaper than going to like, you know,
Yeah. One thing that I do hope that you guys are doing is looking at the labels, though. Yeah, because even I had to sit down with my client and look through the labels the other day, because you have to be careful. They'll say it's a healthy food and then put all lots of foolishness. So it is far cheaper to make. And the beauty of some things is once you buy your starter pack and you make one batch, that batch can last forever because you're full. So yeah, you take a little bit of it and make a new one. Take a little bit of that and make a new one. It can last forever. It's brilliant.
Vegetables, all you need is salt.
Yes.
Salty water, that's all you need.
So you can ferment your carrots, your cabbage. Yeah.
It only takes like a few days.
We should get you to write up like instructions and recipes to send to us all, innit?
You get it all off the internet.
Absolutely. You can just look on the internet and find even YouTube videos really easy and cost effective. And so for many of you who said that you don't have fermented food, a challenge I'd like to give to you this week, and I really do want you to let me know if you do it, please introduce one small serving of fermented food daily. So that, you know what we didn't mention? natural yogurt, live yogurt. Oh, yeah. So that could be like 3 tablespoons of a live yogurt, a natural live yogurt. That could even be cottage cheese, and you can put it on a bit of your rye crisp bread or your whole grain pita bread.
No, sour cream. Sour cream is what?
I'll have to get back to you on that one. I'm writing it down.
What can you put on the cottage cheese to make it
Taste. You can put some spices and herbs. Yeah, you can either make it sweeter or keep it savory. Excuse me. Yeah.
Can you put pineapple?
You can.
Yeah.
I think they sell some on.
You can really get creative with this. Absolutely. So these will help create your body create protective substances that will support blood pressure and your cholesterol regulation. I got it. I'm almost done. Let's do this. Okay, so connecting the free roots and shaping change. So inflammation, oxidative stress, and insulin resistance do not happen separately. They feed each other, and so we need to make sure that we reduce these things, especially the troublesome trifecta, which is refined carbohydrates and added sugars, trans fats and highly processed fats, and ultra processed foods. When you reduce these, the heart starts healing. Okay? Food is information. Make sure you're sending your heart the right message. Ooh, next slide, please. So, for those taking photos, I want to encourage you, if you sign up to my mailing list, I will send you takeaways of all workshops. All right? There'll be a QR code at some point on the screen. So, if your heart could speak to you today, what would it ask you to change? What's one thing you're going to take away from today's talk? One thing that you're going to introduce or change or take away? Literally take away from your diet.
Well, sleep thing.
Okay, sleep.
Well, I don't use so much, but I know that my room got a lot darker.
Okay.
I may must sleep in the other room, so.
Maybe. Thank you. So darker room, absolutely. Anyone else want to share what they're going to change this week?
White carbs.
You're going to reduce white carbs. Excellent.
Salt, fat, and sugar intake. Reducing salt, fat, and sugar intake.
Reducing salt, fat, and sugar intake. Good. Unhealthy fat. Unhealthy fat. Stop sneaking in sugary treats. This is brilliant. I love this. And my work here is done. Anyone else? Something that you're going to take away.
Well, I've got for eyes as well. Bed screen time. So
Yes.
no phone.
Before
TV.
bed.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Improves the quality of your sleep. And keep going.
Less
Keep
screen
going.
time, less screen time.
Oh,
So there's quizzes. So the quiz is coming round and a feedback form. Please do the quiz first. When you do the quiz, then you can do the feedback form. Is there anything that anyone else is going to change or take away that you'd like to share? The sleep hygiene. So no screen an hour or two before bed. Great.
Reduce sugar and increase green vegetables and water.
Brilliant.
Oily fish.
Yeah, we are going to talk about oily fish tomorrow. That's fair. Anyone else? As that is coming around, fermented foods. Fermented foods. Yes.
Try.
Yeah. You can either buy it or make it. It's gonna change. It's gonna. Oh, it's so good. Anyone else? Anybody else? One thing that you're gonna change. One thing. Is it more legumes? Changing one particular sweet drink for another? Adding vegetables to a meal, reducing processed snacks. Someone said that they didn't like veg. You're gonna try? Try veg food? I can't put my head on this one. Okay, so as that quiz is coming around, please put it in. I trust that you guys are not going to cheat because you're a really good group, aren't you? All I heard was a laugh, not even a yes. Nothing. Oh. Okay, so we do need to finish. Do you know what? I'm gonna please quickly write your name on the top of the quiz, because I'm gonna take them back and we're gonna do them tomorrow. We have run out of time, and I want us all back here tomorrow, ready and raring to go. So we're gonna start this quiz when everyone's getting their blood pressure done tomorrow. So write your name on the top so we can hand it back to you. But take the feedback form home so that you can fill it in. Tell me how sweet I am. Yeah, precisely. That's what I'm trying to stop. That's why I want your names brilliant. Okay,
and as you're going, there's some leaflets you can choose which one you like.